You know when someone says, what's the best car you can buy? Just a standard default car. Well, I reckon this comes pretty darn close. It's the new Hyundai i30 Sedan Hybrid, or Elantra Hybrid if you're watching from overseas. This is the first hybrid option for the i30 family line in Australia, and although there's nothing really special about its powertrain tech for current hybrid standards, wrapped up in the latest i30 Sedan body, it does such a good job of being a car. Hyundai is offering 3 different variants, including the Standard, Elite and Premium. Here we're looking at the base spec. All are built on the K3 platform and feature a fully independent rear suspension setup, unlike the regular petrol model in base form, which uses a torsion beam arrangement. They share the same 16-inch alloy wheels, and they're wrapped in the same eco-spec Kumo tyres, in base form. These don't really do the platform and suspension configuration justice. But hey, this is the base model after all, so what else would you expect? Inside, it's clearly a modern and quite interesting vehicle. The dash and center stack wraps around the driver, providing a sort of cockpit feel. And most of the materials in here feel and look pretty good in terms of quality and fit and finish. If anything, it might be a bit too sporty and flash for some, and not conventional enough. But you still have all of the convenience-minded items, such as cup holders and a center storage box, so there's no real sacrifice. The panel to the right of the digital gauge cluster is a bit weird. It looks like a vent, but it's not one. Other than that, the presentation is excellent in our opinion. Again, for a base model. Even these front seats offer some sportiness with center stripes, but more importantly, they provide good long-distance comfort and support. Any sales reps out there looking for a new car? In the back, it's clear this is more of an Elantra than an i30. It feels and looks much longer than the hatchback. You've also got twin charging ports and climate vents for added comfort. Boot space stacks up well against the class benchmarks, and in fact there is a lot more volume than in the hatch. This is rated at 474 litres and the hatch is listed at 381. You can fold down the rear seats in here as well. Under the floor is a space saver spare wheel. As for the powertrain, this gets the same 1.6 litre petrol hybrid as the new Kona Hybrid. The petrol engine runs on Atkinson cycle and is bolted together with a very high compression ratio of 13:1. Combined, the system develops 104 kilowatts, which is pretty modest, but there is 265 Newton meters, the same as the turbo N-line. Although we tested this in the wet, it was unavoidable as we only had the car for one day. We didn't experience any major traction issues. We think a dry test would probably see similar results. This is what it goes like.